Good morning. Like I said, I talked about Aries, I talked about all the zodiac signs up to Scorpio. And that's my my boy, my oldest, that's his sun sign. I think it's also his moon, if I'm not mistaken. So he's like a full-blown Scorp. Yes, Scorpios. I have a bone to pick with you. Scorpios. What is with you guys wanting to fight over everything? Like, well, what you do is you do it in a snide, sneaky way. I get it. There's evil people in this world. I get it. Many Scorpios have been hurt. Deeply hurt. I look awful, and I apologize. But, whatever. Scorpios. What is with you and this revenge thing? Why can't you forgive? You answer that. That's what I'm getting. That you need to lay on the sacrificial table. You don't forgive for you. You forgive, or you don't forgive for anybody else. You do it so that it helps your own soul's growth, or you'll be stunted. And that's exactly what's going on with Scorpios. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. I will repay. Not Scorpio. You want to know why you've had such shitty luck in love and shitty luck in life? Because you're holding on to all this bull crap that people did to you. Or you perceive they did to you. You probably, more than likely, when things happen, it's always for a lesson to bring you up higher. Always. It's to give you a chance to be blessed. However, what a lot of Scorpios do is they will harbor resentment and unforgiveness. And guess what that does to you? It shuts off your superpowers. Scorpio, you're probably one of the most spiritually in tune signs, but not, I understand you're a fixed sign. I understand you're a lot like Leo with pride. And Aquarius. However, you harboring unforgiveness and you not releasing that person for their own karma, it's polluting you, and it has, and it's made you pretty much irrelevant right now. So guess what you need to do? Guess what I feel like Scorpios need to do right now? I understand you got a soft inner core. You don't trust. You don't trust people. You don't trust people's motives. I get that. I get it. However, there are some good people in this world that you Scorpios have just misjudged. There's people that come into our lives as a lesson. And only for a season. To help your card is death. Your card is, your sign also means transformation. Sorry, I gotta put this down. Hang on. And the Tower is also your card. I really feel that you guys have been stunted. Because you're the number 3 narcissistic sign, by the way. Aries is number 6. Get that one. But here's integrity again. If somebody's hurt you in the past, you need to lay that person down on the sacrificial table and walk away. And ask to be cleared and cleansed of that hurt. Unforgiveness, people who harbor resentment and unforgiveness end up dying at a very young age. Because they're harboring all this toxic energy from all these people that did them wrong. And then when new people come into your life, you don't trust. And the thing is even your thoughts reflect your outward action toward everybody. You project so easily because you're so psychic. But when you're harboring unforgiveness and resentment, guess what that does? It distorts your perception. To where you think, if you go across the board, fixed sign, every woman is like this then. Or every man's the same. When you could have had the best thing come into your life and you completely pick apart and all they do, any little fault they have, you think they're going to hurt you. That's not the case. Absolutely look for red flags and stay away from toxic people. That's the first thing. After you put this on, I said it in my first video. If somebody has hurt you, whether it be a family member, a friend, a past girlfriend, a coworker, write out a letter. And I'm sure you have lots of people to write letters to. Because you people are the most unforgiving sign in the zodiac. And usually, like I said in my first video, if a Scorpio ever comes back into somebody's life who they've previously been with, it's usually for revenge. Vengeance is not ours to do. It's not. Absolutely, sometimes it feels good to get those back who have hurt us. But that's temporary. You want to know what's even better? But what's better? And I've learned this. It's a spiritual principle about forgiveness. It frees me. You forgive somebody, it's not letting them off the hook. Trust me, that's when karma comes. That's when karma comes. Your name ain't karma. Sorry. Sagittarius. My other fellow fire sign. The last in the zodiac. The mutable sign. The magical essence of Sagittarius. Let me just tell you. Like Cancer, I feel like I gotta get this out there. You guys have no idea the power you hold. None. 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 My ex is a Sagittarius. Extremely creative. However, like everybody else, he's been hurting and turned into a narcissist. Nothing is ever enough. You always want more and more and more. Sagittarius. If you have a good person in your life, you need to respect that relationship. And I really think a lot of Sagittariuses have stopped respecting themselves. Saggies are awesome. They're so much fun. They're never dull. And when I connect with a Sagittarius, it's like boom, boom, pow. Pow. It's kind of like what that's kind of like what I'm going to use for this eclipse thing when I do it. Boom, boom, pow. The last eclipse is the pow. That's the blow up. And the release. This is just bringing the things to the forefront to put on a sacrificial table, people. It's cleansing. The pow is when it all explodes and you see exactly what I've been telling you. Like I said, like Cancer, I feel like a ton of Sagittarius can't handle their emotions. They get with somebody and they act up. And they just want to be themselves. I get it. They want to go do what they want to do when they want to do it. And they don't care if anybody follows. I think you really need to be more sensitive to other people. And their needs. And not get so offended or, I don't know, act like a dick when you don't get your own way.
Not fun.
No.
I wish it was.
No, it's actually to cleanse my cards.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm sitting here.
I'm listening to
sitting here at Nick's house.
I'm listening to you.
So here's Sagittarius. I'm gonna do a little
Fucking Sagittarius. I want to beat your ass.
No, I like Sagittarius. My best
Yeah.
friend's a Sag.
I know it. What's the other one that you want to do?
Scorpio?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, I already got them. I told them what they need to do.
That's the one.
Sagittarius. Loyalty. That's a hard thing. Commitment and loyalty is a hard thing for a Sagittarius. More Sag males. They love to be free. They don't like to be held back. But I think that's what you need to put on the sacrificial table. You need to balance that out, man. If you're dealing with strong psychic abilities and you're numbing them with drugs and alcohol, I think that you need to lay that down and you need to lay down your loyalty, or disloyalty, should I say, towards other people, and stop running people over. Sagittarius. What is his sign? He's the dude with the horse with the arrow. You're so lovable. Like, you pretty much can manifest anything you want. Anything you stick your arrow into. Why are you holding yourself back? However, when you shut down your psychic ability and your creative side with numbing agents, you've basically made yourself irrelevant. This whole series was about balance. Your opposite side is Gemini. They're the twins. You need to study Gemini, Sagittarius. Because just like you, they're pretty damn magical. Capricorn. My moon sign. Mr. I always have to be right. Like Leo. Prideful. But in a cocky, cynical way. Capricorn. My Cappies. You're a lot like Libra. You know what you're supposed to do. And unless you figure out how to actually become more pliable, you're a cardinal sign, so technically you act more like a fixed sign. You don't move. I know Capricorns who are content to stay in the same place from the time they're born till the time they die. Not cool. Why? You're a cardinal sign. You have the ability to change and change things. But no, you're unmovable. And you're cynical about it. About everything. I'm speaking more to Capricorn men. Capricorn is extremely valuable in the zodiac. If they weren't, they wouldn't be ruled by Saturn, the grumpy old man planet. Saturn I get it. Saturn's pretty much immovable. However, we're having our Saturn return. So guess what? Saturn's going to allow everything to get shaken up to your core. But only for your... He's like the grumpy old grandfather you're afraid to go and hang out with. Because you're afraid he's going to kill you. That's Capricorn. He reminds me of my old grumpy grandfather. Capricorns are extremely stable, though. You have stability. I get that. You're a lot like THOS. You're always working on that money. But you're stingy. Completely stingy. And you are possessive when it comes to money. It's like having to pry your hand open to give somebody $5. I was married to a Capricorn. It was horrible. I wasn't even allowed to go buy new clothes ever. Because we could do something better with that money. Part of the reason why we didn't work. Because I'm an Aries. But I do have Cap Moon. So, like, it was attractive to the stability part of the thing that I need and the thing that I want. However, stingy as fuck. So.
Are you like talking to somebody?
Yeah, I'm talking on here.
Oh.
You know I'm doing this video.
No, I thought you were like...
No.
Talking...
No.
Back and forth with somebody.
I'm having dialogue. I am. I have more dialogue, and you keep getting... You're messing my groove.
Okay, I'm done.
Capricorn.
Capricorn. Capricorn.
Sacrificial. Chopping block. Continue to be stable. However, stop being stingy with your emotions, with your resources. Yeah, it's nice to have a little nest egg. You don't have to worry about nothing. But these are the type of people who stuff their freaking mattresses with cash. Stop it. Go have some fun. Stop being that grumpy old... You need to balance. This is what my whole thing right now is. Balance. If you can do this, lay that down, you're going to have a whole lot more fun in your life, and you're going to see miracles happen all the time. You think, my ex-husband, extremely resourceful and smart. Capricorns are very smart. They don't even have to try. It's a natural ability. But you need to start being a little bit more sensitive to others. Your opposite sign, you need to look how they move. Cancer. They're ruled by the heart. You need to study Cancer. And you need to find a nice balance right in between. Okay? That's what I got for you, Cappies. Aquarius. Hello. After I did, I was always kind of like, Aquarius, I always felt they're very smart, witty, but they keep things secrets And they'll wait for the right time to use them and strike and use them against people. Aquarius. I get it. You're a fixed sign. What you think goes. You don't change your mind. And it's interesting. Your opposite sign's Leo, which is also fixed. Which is you wanna know what? That would probably be the coolest combination. An Aquarius and a Leo. Because they are a lot alike in a lot of ways. It's air and fire. It's air and fire. Like your reading. You got a sharp tongue. And cutting words. But here's the thing. You're magical. You're in the upper. You are across the mid-heaven. You're in the upper echelon of the zodiac. And I know a lot of Aquariuses like to numb. They go numb towards emotion and inwardly due to hurt. Aquarius, like Scorpio, you need to forgive. This has kind of been the whole across the board. Forgiveness is a spiritual principle. And it's a cleansing, healing thing that you need to do for you. And when you do, you put that on and you lay it down and you're like, I forgive this. Speak it out. I forgive this person for this trespass. The Lord's Prayer. And I'm going to use this because it's a spiritual principle. One of the things when Jesus' disciples said, teach us how to pray. Forgive our trespasses. Forgive yourself first, as we forgive those who trespass against us. But you need to forgive yourself first, Aquarius. For anything that you're holding on to that you might have screwed up in the past, that you're just like, I'm never going to amount to anything now because I've done that or this, or I have this on my... You want to know what? Forgive yourself for that. Don't get into pride about it. But you need to go down the whole damn list. And I know you guys have a huge list of people that you're harboring unforgiveness toward. Tell me I'm wrong. I saw your reading. Your victory dance that you're going to be shimmy shaking, and your victory dance is for forgiveness. To get through. You're forgiving yourself. When you do this, you write it down. Write a letter. Do that victory dance over that letter. And honestly, just put your hands on your heart and start loving yourself and forgiving yourself first. Don't be held back anymore, Aquarius. Part of the reason why I see that in your reading you had the Four of Pentacles, you're holding on. Not realizing you holding on so tightly to all of that stuff that can be bad for you, like unforgiveness, resentment, anger, greed. You hold on to that? Dude, you drop that. And watch you go from a 4 to a 10. You'll explode. However, you need to forgive yourself. And then you forgive others. Take care of yourself. Here's the one other thing right now that I'm getting for every zodiac sign. Down the list. I just lost it. It was here and gone. If I think of it, I'll say it again. We're going on to Pisces now. The omega of the zodiac. The end. The coldest part of winter. The end of a cycle. The end of the new year. It's over with Pisces. I really think that Pisces is so supernaturally charged that every day they're walking and they don't even realize it, but they're walking in like this extraordinary spiritual. They see things from a different point of view than the rest of the zodiac. They're on a whole different level. And or they're going to start really seeing that. I love Pisces. I wish I had some of the power that Pisces has.
Oh, I need it.
I wish However, my Black Moon Lilith is in Pisces. So, that tells me one thing. I'm pretty sure my past life, I'm ascending this time, with or without my soulmate, twin flame, whatever. I don't give a rip. They'll be stuck here to figure it out on their own. Because I'm not coming back.
Remember.
Once I go and leave this vessel, I'm out. I'm going home. I came to this planet to help raise the vibration.
Where's that at?
I came to this planet to help bring goodness and justice and love unconditionally to the people in my world. That raises the vibration. But two heads are better than one. The yin yang. Pisces, you're like the core essence element of completion. You get it. Step into your superpower, please. Stop thinking you're irrelevant. Y'all, seriously, really need to start sharing with people you trust. Because I know you dream dreams. I know you daydream. Basically, your life is like a big daydream. But you're not delusional. Because what you see can sometimes be frightening. But you're not sharing it with anybody. And then you just kind of like, but it's, what you're getting is directly from source. And we need that now. You're the Omega, dude. Step into your power. And start teaching others how to do that. You're a mutable sign. You can chameleon into anything you want at any given time you want, whenever you want. So Pisces, that's my message for you. Fear, lay it down on the table. Of what others think. That's where you guys have gone wrong. Fear of being judged. Fear of being treated like crap for your opinions. And you want to know what? There's dark forces out there who are going to oppose you. I think Pisces has been silenced by dark forces. They've been the most heavily attacked water sign because of their mutability and their God-given ability for their psychic and intuitive inclinations and hunches, and they're right. Trust yourself. And lay down fear. That's your sacrificial thing. Fear of being judged. That's what I think. Later on, I gotta go and run somebody somewhere right now. But I'm gonna do card readings because I think I need to. I want to do for Aries. Let me think. I don't know if I'll get through the whole zodiac. But I'm definitely doing a card reading for Aries. And maybe Scorpio again. And Pisces. Because I think those signs are struggling the most through all of this. Not that y'all aren't. But I gave you a glimpse of what I felt. And I understand it sounds like a bitch out session, but it's not meant to be. It's meant to balance you out. Pisces, one last thing. Your opposite sign is Virgo. They overanalyze things all the time. You guys just get shit and won't analyze it. You need to study how Virgos act and balance it out. Okay? I love you guys. All of you. We got this. Right on to the second eclipse happening in Aquarius. Fixed sign, powerful. I'm so excited and I'm so stoked. Guess what? Finally stopped raining, but I think it's supposed to start again tomorrow. I don't know when the river in my town's supposed to crest. I have no clue what's going on there. I don't know. But I know that there's flooding all around my town, and thank God my town has a wall, or my houses would be underwater. All right, well, I'm going to let you go. You guys have a wonderful day. I'll get back on here a little later, and I think I'm going to pull cards. So, see if I'm right in all of this. Actually, that's what I might do. I'm going to pull cards for additional messages for all of you. This is, like I said, just my intuition, stuff coming to me. I don't rehearse this stuff. You can ask my buddy. This is not written down. I have no notes. This is just stuff that I feel that comes to me. But I love you. Mwah. Stay sane during this time. We'll talk to you later. Peace out.